Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a bit of a quick video. Now, it is the third Saturday of the month, which means that it is Mad About Mini paper pads. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to put this in the group and as part of the list because I'm not doing a layout, but I am working with my mini paper pads, in particular 6x6 paper pads, and some very old ones as well. This is Lily Bee Design. I don't even know whether there's a year on this. And this was one of my favorite collections from Lost and Found 3, Oliver. I loved this collection. This was 2012, and I think this is probably around the same time. And then some newer papers. These are from Stampin' Up. Probably papers that I got maybe in Celebration last year. I don't know when. These are fairly new, and these are older. So there we go. So I am working with my mini paper pads, but I have been making some bookmarks, and I've been integrating my coloring into that. So I had a first idea, which was to do a little bit of watercolor on the background and then do some stamping, and that monumental fail. And I don't really think that is the picture I had in my head. I really wanted just like a little central, very pale watercolor, and then put the stamp and create some embellishing top and bottom. But this did not turn out at all. So I put that aside. I don't know what I'll do with this. I don't know whether it's salvageable or if I might do something over it. But anyway, so that first idea did not work out at all. What I did to get my bookmarks is I basically took one 12 by 12 sheet of my whipped cream cardstock, and I cut 2 by 6 pieces. So that gave me 12 sort of bookmarks to play with. And then I just used a corner rounder to round my corners on the 4 sides. Now for the stamp, so I got this, and I showed this to you because I had tried in my listing, I had tried the lovely stamp set that I had from Darkroom Door, but it's way too big for this kind of thing or for the listing. So I got this out of my stash from Stampin' Up. And what I did here to make it sort of easier for myself is I basically sort of got the stamps all organized and ready. So I won't do them all here, but I'll just give you the idea. But I did do them all this way. So I got them organized how I wanted them on a blank bookmark piece, and I put them all exactly the way I wanted to have them placed, and I sort of gave myself some markers of where I wanted to put some pattern paper after, and then I basically used this larger stamp block because, as you know, I like to, as Lael from Lael by Mail says, right size my stamping block, so that basically I had this all puzzled out and I could stamp with one go on each of the 12 pieces. So that is what I did there, and that worked very, very well. So we'll fix that after. Now, then, so what I have done, you can see here that I have 4 that are already made, and we'll make a couple of them together so you can see how they come together. So once I had my stamping done, I then picked out some of the papers that I wanted to use to sort of decorate my bookmarks. And then when I had the papers chosen, I chose some Prismacolor pencils so that I could color in my stamping. So I colored in the heart and the books, and I really, really enjoyed that. I did that quietly. These go fairly quickly, so I could do, so you can see here I did 4. Then I used a 1.5 inch scalloped punch, or 1 3/4, and then a 1.5 inch round punch so that I could decorate up at the top, and then just a strip for the bottom. So, and then I just, you know, did a hole punch here and used some ribbon. So let's do one. So you can see here, so I went into these sort of golden yellows and this lovely sort of paler and then tealy type blue. And what I do for the pages here, I used a cool gray and then just a little bit of cream over that. Now, I didn't really do any shading here. I just laid down the colors, but I mixed my colors. So I used sort of a paler shade and a darker shade in the same tones. So I colored my books and the heart. Now, you see here, and the easy part here is we just take, and I like the scalloped piece here to be in a tone on tone, and then the brighter or the floral or the patterned 6x6 paper to be on top, because it adds a little bit of extra interest. So let's just get that down and have it placed so that there's a little bit of a space, but not too much. And just get that down here. And then, of course, get the floral, in this case here. Oop. We will get the floral. And you see I can just sort of place that so that it's a nice, the scallop is a nice little border. And then, now something I thought of doing was maybe leaving this as is and then popping another scallop behind it. And I could definitely do that. And I may still do that because I had enough of these scallops in this lovely blue here to do that. And that could be fun as well. But that, so I think I may try that. And if I do that, I'll come back and show you. But there we go. So you see, so I have that down. And then here down at the bottom, what I did with these here is, of course, I used the same paper because it's sort of like a tone on tone as I did for the scallop. And is that what I want to do here? I think so. I think that looks nice. Now, how does that look? Yeah, it does. I mean, it does look nice, or I could even do something like that. No. All right, let's just, if it ain't broke, let's not fix it. So let's pop this down. And you see what I'm going to do here is put my adhesive right there. There we go. And then pop this right where it goes. And I did, this is about 1 1/4 inches. So there we go. Pop that off. Oh, and then I need to go get my, I don't think I brought my corner rounder, did I? Hang on. Okay, so then just get my corner rounder in here. And there we go. And then my hole punch. Now, I haven't chosen what I'm going to put in here yet, but sort of like as much in the middle as I can do it, and not too high, but not too low either. There we go. And then I will put some sort of either twine or ribbon through the hole. So isn't that cute? And these are really, really, really fun to make. And I mentioned to you before that I do have some Happy Mail to get out. So I think this will be a fun little addition to that. So then let's do one more here so that you can see the other colors that I chose. So this was from the My Mind's Eye 6x6 paper pad. And then this one is from the Lily Bee. So same thing here. This is sort of like a, and this one here, you can see I brought in the greens from this little floral pattern, and then the golden yellows and almost an orangey color here from the honeybee pattern. So let's put this one down, and we're doing exactly the same thing. And bring that down. Again, not too far. Get it centered. And then we will put the floral. Get that sort of, there we go, so that we have a nice little frame. Cut that off. The more I think of it, the more I think I'm going to do one where I just keep the scallop in total and put one on the back. There we go. So now here, let's see if I still, yeah, you see, I do think that looks, I do like how that brings and makes everything there pop. And you see the, well, no, it actually makes it too busy, and I think it takes away from the stamping. What do you think? I do think it does. So let's bring that down, and then we will also have this one. There we go. And do our little corner rounding. And there we go. So there we go. Put that in here. And I think this one, oh, my goodness me, is that going to work? There we go. Oh la la. Because that's sort of like 3 layers. So I guess that was needed a little bit of extra elbow grease there to get that out. So there you go. Now I think with this one I want to try and find in this sort of pale green. Hopefully I have a very narrow ribbon that I could use for the pale green. And here I think I would like to go into the tealy blue. So whether that be embroidery floss or twine or thin ribbon. I would like thin ribbon, but I don't know if I do have in the colors that I'm looking for. So there you go. So there you go, my friends. Another fun way of using 6x6, 6x8 paper pads, your smaller paper pads. Again, as I say, I don't know whether I will actually put this as part of Mad About Mini Paper Pads because it's not a layout, but it is using smaller paper pads and it is on the right day. So I'm going to call that a win. And right now, anytime that I'm getting in my craft room, I'm taking as a win. So there you go. These are really, really, really fun to make, and they make really fun little gifts for the readers in your family, friends, readers in your life. Talk to you very soon, and thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now, friends.